Okay, we should be back online. My video capture device is not working. Give me a second on that. Uh, there we go. And I think, can you hear me? There we go. And I think, yeah, there we go. So I'm back on YouTube again. That's sucks a lot. I did that whole crossword and you guys couldn't hear anything. I don't know why I checked my OBS properties and it seems, excuse me, and it seems as if it just lost my microphone in general. It had just like device not connected on it, which was so strange. So that really sucks. Let me just uh I guess let me um where is let me fix some things real quick. I apologize. I think, yeah, that's a different link altogether. Um, so I'm gonna have to make sure to reshare that to my Discord and everything else I do. And for now, I guess I'll just make the recording I did private. Yeah, I guess so. So anyway, sorry everybody if you're just joining the stream now or if you're watching the VOD. I had just did the crossword and was just about to play Turok 3. That was until I looked over at my OBS and saw that I had no mic levels whatsoever. And it was because OBS did not seem to find my mic whatsoever. I had to reconnect it and then refresh my video capture and everything. So that blows. I guess one thing I can do, interesting, I guess I still have that crossword footage. But I guess it's not very here. Let me put on the game capture while I'm talking so you guys can at least look at something interesting here. Uh Overall just that really sucks. I wish I had noticed that sooner. I can't believe that's like a thing. Um but yeah, sorry, apologize for anybody who was looking forward to the crossword footage, who likes watching that stuff, but there's no audio of me talking whatsoever. So that very much sucks. Oh, and I'm still in Discord. I like joined Discord for a split second just to see if my mic was still being picked up by Discord, and it was. It was strictly an OBS issue. So anyway, I guess we'll just play Turok today. Though I did do the crossword. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that footage. It's saved on YouTube. I guess it'll just kind of stay private until I can figure out something to do with it, because it'll be just silence the entire all the time anyway. That really blows. That really just sucks so much. Anyway, welcome to the stream, everybody. I've gone on for way too long. I guess we'll count that as the intro for today. So today on the stream, we're going to be playing Turok 3. So Turok 3 is a really interesting game. It was released in, I want to say, first of all, I got the release year of Turok 2 wrong. Release year of Turok 2 was in 1998. Meanwhile, this game was originally released in the year 2000. We're currently playing the 2023 remake that was done by Night Dive Studios. And this is an interesting one as it was made during a time in where Acclaim Entertainment was kind of consolidating a lot of things. And as such, I think they incorporated more of Iguana Entertainment into their company, and thus they had renamed it to Acclaim Studios Austin, which is where uh, Iguana was based in Austin, Texas. They had also, I think this is when Acclaim Entertainment started experiencing uh, financial issues as well, as I think budget's starting to be cut a little bit, as well as I think. Well, there's also the point of, as we'll kind of see in this game, what Acclaim Studios Austin wanted to do is they wanted to have a little bit more of a cinematic experience. With Turok 3, they wanted to kind of get away from the explorative elements. And I just want to. Is this just quiet? It's quiet on my computer as well. Oh, okay. So I guess it matters how much I have it turned down on my computer as well. Okay. So there you go. That's all quiet and everything. Man, this is such a wonky stream. But anyway, Acclaim Entertainment, or Acclaim Studios, or Iguana rather, wanted to make this more cinematic. In fact, this is pretty much a very early example of like a cinematic shooter, where this Turok 3 is more based off of set pieces than actual gameplay. So there is still gameplay to kind of talk about, but they wanted to have a little bit more of a cinematic feel, and thus they focused a lot of more of the development time on having things happen in the background while you're playing instead. And I think once we get into the game, you'll see that the game actually uh, languishes for that decision. But I don't know if we'll finish this today. I have a combined 7.9 hours on Steam after doing both playthroughs of this game, which is another feature of this game. You can technically do two different playthroughs through two different characters. There's Danielle, who I think is the more kind of traditional experience. And then there's, I want to say, Joshua, who is a little bit more of a kind of stealth experience kind of thing. I'm going to play as Danielle today, and we might be able to do this whole thing on stream. Is there anything else I need to say before we start? Not really, I think. So let's get into it. Let's start a new game, which I think will, as you can see, I've done both playthroughs. What the heck is this yellow symbol? I actually don't know. And then yeah, as you can see, I have a combined 3 hours in each of them. So let's start a new slot. Let's make it a normal playthrough. And I hope I have subtitles. We'll see. That's another thing this game was super ahead of its time for, was its facial animation. Facial animation for a game released in this time period is actually really impressive. But as you can see, we're kind of picking up from where we left off on Turok 2. We're now fighting Oblivion. But it was all a bad dream.
It's coming.
Okay, cool. I do have subtitles.
Josh, what's wrong? Are the nightmares back? I wish you would talk to me, Josh. You've been such a help since Brian died. I don't know what I would have done if you hadn't been here for us the past few weeks. Why won't you let me help you?
The child.
What?
The child. The child is the key, Danielle.
I don't understand, Josh.
I don't expect you to. I'm not sure I understand myself, not completely. All I know is that the child is the key. Whatever happens, Danny, whatever happens to me, you must not let the family die out. The three of us are the only members of the Fireseed family left. If the family dies, the lineage dies. If the Turok line does not continue, the balance will falter. If that happens...
What? Joshua, what will happen? Please tell me.
Oblivion.
Oblivion.
Dun dun dun. They also did not get Darren Mitchell back for this game. It's a new composer.
You're too loud.
Nice shot.
Josh? Joshua?
Danny, what's going on?
Be quiet. Joshua? Are you all right?
I love how they hear a gunshot and immediately their first
Help him.
idea is to get out of their rooms and not leave the house.
Get out now!
Yeah, I know. It's like they might kill you guys. What
The two of you have to get out of here!
do you mean too late for you guys?
Joshua!
I mean too late for you. That's the thing, is like we went through the entirety of Turok 2. We know he can handle like a few guys.
Josh! No!
Get out. Get away from here.
We can't leave you here.
Not much.
His name is Joseph.
Not much choice, little brother. Go on.
Why would you do that?
Josh.
Come on, sis. Let's go.
Again, so silly. They could have carried him to the car and probably have gotten him fixed,
He's gone.
like, got him patched up later, as we'll see.
Come with me.
It's Adon with a different voice actress.
This is the Chamber of Voices. We must wait here. The council has summoned you.
Who are you?
I am Adon.
Joshua spoke of you often. He's dead.
I know. Until now, the council is here.
Speaker.
Oh yeah, the council. This abortion of an idea.
These are the keepers of the light, the vessels of our hope. They are Turok, as was their brother before them.
What?
Turok? Us? Adon,
Silence! Your words betray your weakness. The sons of stone have failed. A new course must be set. Yes, a new course. Speaker, can the woman bear the burden? Be still! Too long we have cowered like children. We are the Council of Voices. A new course must be set. There is no other course. What folly is this? We've always known this day would come. Speaker, can the woman bear...
I love how this one in particular is like, can the woman do the job? She's a woman, can she even hold a gun? This very 90s attitude. That's the one we're playing as.
Adon, I don't
She's my canonical Turok successor.
Makes any sense.
One of you must take up the mantle.
The
You
light
must
burden.
become the son of stone. One of you must become.
Why's it gotta be one of us?
Your brother leaves us no choice. Only Turok
Can't we both pick up guns? We both have like the same blood.
chooses the light. You must choose.
So as I said, we're gonna pick Danielle. What? I didn't know that there were other characters other than the two. I love how the age of the raptor is 75 million years old. I didn't know this. This might actually be an excuse to replay this game a little bit outside of just the stream. No, but the traditional experiences between these two characters here. So you have Danielle, who's kind of an adult expecting a child. She's very skilled in explosive weapons and the grappling hook thing that she has. She's also able to jump really high, while Joseph, he's as I said, he's kind of the sneaky character. He can use sniper weapons and he moves silently, which doesn't really matter, and he can squeeze into tight spaces. Oh yeah, and the night vision goggles, which are kind of useful. But as I said, we're gonna use Danielle. I wonder what happens to the cutscene if we use one of these two instead. I'm so curious now. We'll go with Danielle for now, though.
Will bear the burden of my
I want to do the traditional experience, and maybe if I have a good time on stream today, maybe we might actually do like a dinosaur playthrough tomorrow or something. So that way we keep the entire week Turok theme.
I am not afraid.
It is done.
Nice. Alright, so Turok 3, we've got a couple things that we can use here. Mainly the bow and the
That
axe.
must be the breach Adon talked about. I have to get there as soon as I can.
And as I said, a little bit more of a cinematic shooter here. So as you can see, as you try and progress here, there might be events that happen to you. And then this is the thing that probably got the most work done on while development was happening. The concurrent events happening in the background as you're playing the game. I was reading on Wikipedia, and this is such a shame. Apparently, near the end of development, developers were working like 24-hour days on this game. That's crazy. And I wish on all people that you do not work a 24-hour day. That sucks. Especially since Turok 3 now is not seen in like the best of light. Not even if this game were great, it would be hard to actually like justify that. You know what I mean? That shouldn't be happening. But anyway, we have very similar elements. We now have some interactable things here, like elevator buttons and things like that. The lighting engine is a little bit more dynamic than before as well. So the game looks a little better this time around. And we get like the little kind of loading screens in between. These used to be a lot worse in the original 64 version. I think I still have it. I keep looking back at my shelf. I don't have the 64 games on my shelf anymore. But I think those loading screens used to be way worse. I'll go ahead and collect the life force, because collecting the life force does actually have a great use outside of just getting lives. Like, oh, and I just noticed, I apologize, my webcam is blocking the health and the ammo. But life force has a really interesting function within this game, as instead of gaining a life as you do in Turoks 1 and 2, if you collect 100 life force in this game, you gain 10 maximum health, which is actually really cool. Oh god. Okay, and we got our first enemies here, just these dogs. So we'll help take care of them, and why does my mouse feel weird? Probably for no reason. So I'll go ahead and collect... Are you not going to get the health? There you go. So we're going to need a key. That's where we start learning about these destructible boxes here. And this is going to be an interesting playthrough for from like a streaming perspective as well. So I don't remember much of this game either. There are certain things I remember. Is there a reason why I would... Are you guys hiding something over here? There is also like collectible big gun parts. I'm probably not going to get them all. Probably mostly because I don't know where they are. Okay, so I guess there's some health here. And the game audio is coming through fine, right? I could maybe stand to turn it up a little bit here. Up until it gets a little busy, and then I'm like, please turn it down. But we're going to go ahead and progress, and we're going to meet this guy,
Don't hurt me.
Otto.
Can you take me out of here?
Follow me. It's right up here.
And I can't climb this ladder yet. Because...
We can get up to the...
No! That's one cool thing about this game, is that we still got the gore still. The neat little gore. Now, Otto's body got dragged over here. If we follow it, we meet our aliens for the game. They probably have... what's the crouch button in this game? Is there one? Alright, hold on. I'm being attacked. Alright. Is there a crouch button for this game? Or maybe for Joseph, but I don't remember if there's one for Danielle. It's not really gonna matter. But we just met our alien for this game. I think they're just... I'm gonna refer to them all as Oblivion. They're fine. For now, all we got is like some demon dogs here. And then look, we got some like cops over there that are just kind of staring at us in the distance, which is pretty funny. And then over here, wow, I'm really bad. Over here is our first gun. There we go, a pistol, which will help us out. And then we can't enter this door, so we're gonna have to progress over here. And I'll get my arrow back.
The police mean business. I should steer clear of them.
And then I love how the police... I love how the police just, like, aren't helpful at all. Kinda like in real life. But we'll continue onward here. Oh, I got him right in the head. Good. Here, we might need to... Hello, sir.
Yeah! They're all over! Get away! No, get away!
What are you doing? Interesting how she doesn't just, like, pick up the health automatically. I don't think any of these doors are really openable. Most doors aren't. Oh, are they gonna kill this guy? Where is he? Where'd he go? Yeah, see, he ran away, and then they just, like, killed him. We can die, too, if we want to. I'm not gonna do it. Also love this little detail of just, like, bullet holes in a stop sign. I guess, is this progress? No. But there is progress that looks like that. Look in here. Nothing in here. Yeah, why does it feel like whenever I pull on the mouse, there's, like, some sort of resistance? Interesting. But if we go forward, we should see a neat little, kind of like an Ed 209, whatever type robot. Hello, sir. And he's gonna just tell us to stay back. Yeah, if we get close to him, he'll kill us. Instead, we'll come up here, and then I think, if I remember correctly, there's some life force up here. And then I think if you jump, there's health over here somewhere. I forget how you get it. Right? Yeah, there's health right there. I think what you're supposed to do, because I think that's an ultra health. So I think what you're supposed to do... I actually don't know. We're gonna... I'm not gonna chance it. Instead, I'll come this way. And I think Joseph can duck under that. It might just be automatic, the crouching. But over here, we'll get our shotgun. And then if I fall, will I get hurt? No. Alright, sweet. And then progress is, I think, this way. There's nothing over there. Open the door, and we'll continue forward. Some acid-spitting dogs. And we got an elevator. Oh, shit. Alright. And then we get a nice little elevator song, which is very nice. Oh, okay, we're already at Rooftop Journey. Oh god, I missed one. Now, one thing I could use is a little bit more... Okay. Is this going to affect me at all? Is this... Oh, they're I think they're, like, dropping them up there. I love how I'm asking questions like I haven't played this game before. I really should note, again, there's not... despite having played this game twice...
A grappling hook. This should come in handy.
Despite playing this game twice, I do not remember most of this game. I think you just click, right? No? There you go. Then I think I should be able to just jump over here without being penalized, right? Alright, sweet. And I'll switch back to the shotgun. Because I think we should be approaching... I'll collect that. Where is... Alright, where are we going? Was I actually supposed to be over there? God damn it, I wish I remembered more about this game. I assume if I fall down, I'm probably gonna die. Right. And then, what was progress? Is this optional? Am I crazy? Is this just optional? Alright, hold on. I think it might be. No. Is it? That might be something Joseph can go into. Alright, hold on. I thought for sure they give you the grappling hook, right? So they must want you to come up onto this elevator. And then from there, I don't think that leads anywhere. Oh. Okay. Well, thanks for making it clear, game. Yeah, you just have to peek around the corner a bunch. I feel like dropping is probably... Oh, no. Alright. Now I just have to look. Alright. And then I'm gonna guess there's probably another... Yeah, there we go. And then I'm gonna trust you, game. You know, you can drop really far. Oh god. This might be the first death. One thing about this game is that even though it is very short, the enemies in this game hit hard. They hit real hard. As you can see, I am almost dead. Now, I'm gonna come over here for... Are you gonna kill me if I... Yeah. They're gonna try and kill me if I come over here. No, okay. So there's nothing here. I do like how they reused this texture here. You can see how they kind of tiled it like this. That's a pretty interesting little detail. But we're gonna go into Captain Dave's fish house. That might be a reference to the director of the game. I believe his name is like David Durstenberger, Dursten something or another. He's directed all 3 of these games. And are we good on magazines? Okay. Oh, okay, so the sewers are pretty interesting level, because now we get to go underwater. And I think... Why aren't you collecting this life force? There you go. Nice, so we got our first PSG part. So this is like the BFG gun, or the Chronoceptor, or the nuke weapon of this game. As I said, I don't think I've ever really found all of the parts for it, nor do I think you really need it. Like you would for like Turok 1, for example. Oh, hello. A lot of these aliens kind of look like... I'm trying to think of... Because the skull definitely looks like the crystal skull from Indiana Jones, but again, this game came out in, like, near 2000. I forget the actual year this game came out. I think it was 2000 that it came out. I just said it at the beginning of the stream. But point being, this did not come out the same time that Crystal Skull came out. So I bet you the actual inspiration for the aliens come from something else entirely. Probably from Alien, first and foremost. The head shape is definitely reminiscent of that. I hear dogs. They're probably above me. I think soon here we're gonna reach the subway. Right? So there's the cops. I don't think we go this way, though. Oh, okay, yeah. We do go this way. So before we go that way, do they hide? Nope. We're gonna keep away from that. And instead come over here and get some health. And it's a shame we can't actually drive the mech or whatever. Oh yeah, so this section. So this is one of the more open sections of the game. And this gave me a lot of headache when I played it on the 64 version, because the frame rate here is awful. Will I be able to... I'm gonna not really try and hit those guys. I think as long as we keep moving, we should be fine. Emphasis on should. Maybe I'm wrong. That's progress. Before we go down and make progress, I just want to walk around and get any life force, get any health. You can climb up this. Are you supposed to right now? Okay. Oh, you can jump real far. Oh. No! Get back up there. I want this yellow guy. So I don't think this is progress. Oh, you know what? It might technically be. Let's... Oh, shit. Maybe I should be careful? Okay, and there's nothing else here. Mainly I'm just looking for life force, looking for health, looking for ammo. Anything that could help me in my travels in the future. Here's some health. But I don't want to leave this area yet. It's a big area. There's lots of goodies you can get. Like this life force, for example. It sounded like somebody saw me, but maybe that was just an audio glitch. There should be, like, one more guy, I think. Yeah, just... I'm not near you, just don't shoot me. That guy might actually spawn infinitely. I don't think they're... Yeah, they introduced breakable glass earlier, but I don't think you can go in any of these buildings. I'm being shot at by that guy. Here, can I... Yeah. Is he dead? Or is he... Okay, I guess he just died really slowly. You guys hiding anything from me over here? Just some ammo. What's the one guy that's shooting at me? I know that guy is. Is it just that guy? It sounds like there's one more somewhere. Oh god. Gotta love the, Oh, there you are. Gotta love the Atari signs. Atari just couldn't help but put themselves in Turok history. And then there's our buddy's night dive. Oh god. Is there anything in these little pits here? Yeah, this guy does spawn infinitely. He'll just keep coming. So there was a pit we could go down. Down here. And this leads to what, exactly? It sounds like... Okay, never mind. I heard like a growl, but that's probably above us. And that looks like a full health. Nice. And that spits us out back to the signs. Okay, cool. Oh, and here's some shotgun shells. Oh, fuck. Alright, let's actually progress the game, shall we? So let's get back to our... This mesh has like a name, right? This like military mesh people use to climb on things, to climb like obstacle courses. And I think... Oh god, he's back. That's health, which I don't need. And that's... I guess now we can get it. Okay, cool. I was thinking maybe we would have had to, like, make a jump. I will say that the skyboxes look really cool. I don't know if this is Night Dive's workings, or if this was also in the original 64 version, but they look really neat. Just some simple cubes, some simple textured cubes. Alright, nice. So we're pretty close to... I think that might be progress. We can fall down here for... Oh, some health. Okay, so I wasn't wrong in trying to break the glass. They just didn't make that glass breakable at all. Probably because they wanted to force you to not sequence break. Oh, cool. Now we get the subway. Is there anything in here? No. They do eventually hide something in one of these. Alright, so subway's pretty neat. Every once in a while, a little subway car will come by. It will kill you automatically if it runs into you. But we just kind of gotta time jumping in and out. There's you. A pretty neat section, in my opinion. And then this guy's still alive. Not for long, though. Specifically, these underground sections very much remind me of, like, Half-Life, for sure. I think Half-Life was definitely a thing at around this time now, and was taking, like, the FPS genre by storm. And so I think, at least it's my conspiracy theory, that Acclaim Studios Austin took a lot of influence from Half-Life when developing this game. And I think we're going to get a pretty interesting event here, if I'm correct. Or it might be just a little later on. Yeah, it happens right now. So this is gonna stop. Now we get to actually traverse.
Warning, track obstruction detected. Warning, automated braking system failure. Engage manual brakes in cockpit immediately.
There you go, we're on the clock. We gotta move. We gotta hurry. This is a pretty interesting little part here. Probably inspired by action movies and everything. Excuse me, sir. I should get my shotgun out. It's the strongest thing I have. And there's the brake that we need. I wonder if that JCW and the numbers is a reference to something. Probably like a little Easter egg. And then this looks untextured. They're like, we'll blame the lighting on it. And then I don't think they hide anything over there, so I'm not gonna make the journey. Or maybe we might be forced to. Okay, never mind. That's actually progress. Again, very, very Half-Life-like. Including, like, the dangling electrical wire. Then, I don't know if there's anything... It might be put something over here. No, not from what I can see. No, I guess it's just somewhere you can walk. Could have put something there. Health, life force. And then, similarly, I think you can jump down there, but there's no real reason to do that. Look at this guy. Ducking and trying to get us. What a silly boy. I will certainly and happily grab this ammo. 100%. And then hopefully I can just aim and hit this guy. Yeah. We got that guy pretty easily. Just checking down there just to see if there's anything we can possibly collect or something.
Now to get up there and stop Oblivion.
There you go. So now we're finally on our way to the boss. Now, if you're Joseph, you can... I guess not. Okay, never mind. I thought, because, like, the whole gimmick as Joseph is that you can crouch under areas. But I guess Danielle is small enough to fit through that. Okay.
The elevators are offline. I need to get the power back on.
No! What? Did you hit me and then just, like, die? Okay. Oh. Okay. There you go. That's the way we came in, of course. That means that... Oh, right. We gotta do this, like, elevator section. So it's probably a run and jump type of affair. It sounded like I just hit the floor anyway. I think that's what we gotta do, is we gotta come down here. This game's kind of dark, actually, now I'm looking at it. Can I... display... Let's turn the brightness up a smidge. Hello? There you go. I don't know if that looks any better on stream. It looks sort of better where I'm at, just looking at my monitor. Oh, now it looks better. Now that we've turned on the power. So I think we're fine. We're not in danger, are we? Alright. I think the overall goal is to get into the elevator. Because we know that the... Wait a minute. No. Okay, so we don't destroy the top. Instead... Okay. We probably just gotta time the jump. I thought we just went back inside the elevator. And then they're not hiding anything, are they? Oh, it just turns off. Okay. Sick. And then I'll just check these for anything. I don't think those... Did these explode? No. See? This game, no fun at all. No fun. Okay, and then here's the boss of this first level. And then I love how in the opening cutscene, they say that there can only be one of us, but Joseph still follows us anyway because they didn't want to develop individual cutscenes. So to save space, they just made it so both of us go on this adventure anyway. So there you go. Oh, fuck. So, Oblivion has come and taken control of this futuristic police helicopter. It's a very simple boss fight. You just shoot at it, and then you can see its health bar up there. Not a super strong boss, not a super hard boss either. As long as you keep firing at it, everything should be okay. There you go. See? Super quick boss fight. And hopefully the game's not too loud. I feel like... Let me just turn it down a smidge. Hopefully the volume's fine.
Report, Speaker. Was the breach sealed?
No, Council. Oblivion has entered the time stream.
How has it manifested itself?
It has infested the bodies of the dead and dying. The infection has created horrible mutations.
Can you track its movements?
Yes. It is keyed on an energy signature emitting from a military research facility.
What is the source?
Shout out to the jiggle physics.
But the
You know,
signature
again,
tracks
24-hour development workdays, but have to add jiggle physics to Adon. That's really important.
Joseph!
Jeez, Danny, you almost gave me a heart attack.
Did Joseph not come with us through the portal? Did Joseph not know we were coming with him? Joseph is also canonically 15 years old.
Let's check it out.
You ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
In this game, I think it takes place in, like, the future. That's why we have, like, futuristic police helicopters. So maybe he's got, like, the brain rot of a future teen.
You go that way. See what you can find. Lock that door from the other side.
Where are you going?
To see if I can make any sense of that.
It looks like a child. I love the thumbs up. That's pretty cute. Oh, and she was thumbsing up too. Okay, so this is my third playthrough of the game. I am noticing some details here. So what's the... Okay, we need a key card. Let's go backward. Where we came from, I assume this is where we came from. And we'll take care of these soldiers. Which I think these are just regular people. I don't think they're, like... I don't think Oblivion has taken them over yet. This is another level that very much reminds me of Half-Life. Especially, like, the surface levels. This is a breakable box, I think. Or I might just be thinking of Half-Life. Yeah, I might just be thinking of Half-Life. What was I saying? Oh yeah, this reminds me of, like, the surface levels of Half-Life. For sure. It's definitely got that kind of vibe to it. Hiya, hiya, hiya. It's interesting because Darren Mitchell did the score for Turok Rage Wars, which came out before this. And it sounds like, I forget this guy's name, it's on Wikipedia, if you want to know who did the music for this game. And it's not bad music, but it's clearly just like a step down from the other soundtracks. But the guy is clearly using like the same sound effects that Darren was using for Rage Wars, because he used that like hiya, or he used the heya from in like the Rage Wars theme. So I wonder if they both had access to like the same sound packs. Probably. Okay, and then we just want to make sure... Hi, Gizmo! Gizmo is awake, everybody. Everybody say hello to my little cat, Gizmo. Hello, boy. What a cute. One day, I might have him on camera. But again, I'm not going to lift him up, so he's going to have to, like... He's going to have to play ball with me a little bit if he wants to come up here. The Corridors of Pain. Oh, God. That's loud. I think these guys just keep coming after you. There we go. There's finally a destructible box. And sorry for the flashing. Just some flashing strobe lights by Austin themselves. Oh yeah, we did get 100 life force. So now we have 110 max health. Which is pretty sick. I guess I should also note that originally, on the Nintendo 64 version, this game had auto-aim. Which what that was is I believe the reticle, the target reticle, would just snap onto whatever you were pointing at. And I think these guys are just going to keep coming, to be honest with you. Yeah, these guys are just going to keep coming. But the target reticle would automatically snap to whatever you're pointing at. And just make aiming easier. One thing we want to do, or that I want to do, is I want to make sure I get everything here, because eventually we're going to have to leave this area. Right, so let's go upstairs first. See what they have going on up here. So I think the idea is we have to activate the lift control. But to do that, I believe what you have to do is I think you have to, like, fire a rocket. Okay, I figured there was a ladder here. There's your lift control, but we need a key card. Get some sweet sound effects. I love how having a tarp on top of the box makes it indestructible. Hello, sir. And then I love the PNG of the fire extinguisher here. That's pretty cute. But I believe... Is the keycard here in this level, or do we have to go find it somewhere else? I think we might have to find it somewhere else. Oh, hello. And then, I believe headshots do not count in this game. I don't think that was a programmed thing in this game, to be honest with you. But I'm also not sure, because we have been headshotting some of the aliens. Maybe headshots for the soldiers. Yeah, maybe headshots for the soldiers was not a thing. Now that we got the lift control, we can come over here and press this button, which I think just lifts the access lift. Can I come up here, please? Alright, hopefully there was nothing up here before I pressed the button. Okay. Sweet.
What are you doing here? Someone has activated the base destruct codes. Take this pass card and deactivate it, or we'll all die.
Alright, we are on a timer. We need to deactivate the silos. So we'll come over here. And this also just reminds me of Half-Life, especially the end.
All of our work destroyed.
Dude, you're fine.
The warhead has been disarmed. Unauthorized personnel detected.
I think we're good to leave. Okay.
Hold it. You can't go out there.
So, I thought the soldiers were just normal guys. In which case, why do the scientists seem to... Let me through, please. Why do the scientists seem to be on my side? Maybe they aren't, and I'm just interpreting things a little wrong. Could certainly be the case. Alright, we want silos 2, 3, and 4, I think. Nice. Let's go to 2 first. Ow, what the heck? Alright. Take care of this guy. There's nothing down there, right? They're not hiding anything down there? It might be.
The warhead has been disarmed.
And then we'll walk to the other side of this compound here. Silo 4. There is something down there. I might want to... Actually, that's all there is. Okay. Oh, cool, the tech bow. Sick. And we'll get a PSG part. Maybe I'll actually complete the PSG in this playthrough. Alright.
The warhead has been disarmed. The warhead has been disarmed.
Perfect. So now we won't get blown up anymore. Oh, but the timer's still going down.
30 seconds.
Don't worry, guys. I'll flip the switch. I know you guys are panicking, but
Self-destruct sequence deactivated.
I'll deactivate everything. And then we get a little lighthouse over there. So you guys just like chilling? Yeah. So, yeah, as I said, it seems like they are kind of unhappy with their situation. They seem like they're on my side. But then, are these soldiers just kind of keeping these guys captive? Are these soldiers working for Oblivion, maybe? Let's go in. I think, does this take us... We might have a little further to go until we get to the boss of this whole area. Or not. I think it might be soon. Hey, could you do me a favor and not fire at me? It is actually very disrespectful to fire your gun at a woman, sir. Just walking around, checking things, seeing if there's anything we can't do here. I saw that there was this over there. That seems to... I think that might be progress, to be honest with you. So I'm gonna go this way for a second. And what does this do? Oh, I see. So we need to restore power. Gotcha. Get the fuse, come back, restore power. Can do. Alright. And now we get a new enemy type. These kind of spitter guys. Kind of reminds me of something you would see in, like, Serious Sam. This might even be like a type of enemy in Serious Sam. Maybe I'm just misremembering things. But generally, you can hear these guys coming by their loud-ass footsteps. They're still coming. At least I think so. Why would they just put one life force here? Is there something I'm missing? I don't think so. I think I just shot that body and that was it. No, it just must be a reward for exploring, maybe. Right, I know about that. Is there anything else here? I don't think so. Alright, let's continue forward. Yeah, these guys must be working together. But these guys aren't even zombies like what we saw out in the city streets. What are you guys doing over here? I just want to make sure my mic is coming through. Okay, yeah. Now I'm scared. Freaking OBS. Just like loses my mic. Sometimes it'll lose my video output as well, and I have to like reset my camera. Alright, oh, one more. Alright. And is there... Okay, there's you. Oh, I got his arm. Nice. Let's collect some ammo. And they're not hiding anything over this... Over at this part, over here. Yeah? Okay. I don't think there's anything... Okay, never mind. I was about to say, I don't think there's a such thing as an explosive barrel in this game, but I'm constantly just being proven wrong. This is why maybe I should play this game a little bit more. Now that I know that there's like 2 other characters and everything, maybe I should get a little bit more familiar with this game. Not that I'm like a... Gizmo? Gizmo? You alright, buddy? Hey! What's up? I heard you. What? You just crying for no reason? Sorry, I heard my cat crying in the other room. Hey, you alright, buddy? You wanna come here? Why are you running under the bed? What's going on? You alright? You okay? I think maybe he just has the zoomies. At least I hope so. Maybe he's just... Yeah, maybe he just has the zoomies. I'm gonna cross my fingers on that one. Hello! You wanna say hi to everybody on the stream? No, he's... As soon as I went to go pick him up, he's like, nope. I just want you to give me attention. That's all I want. I love my kitty cat. Hey, you wanna come over here? You want at least pets? Pets? Okay, he doesn't even want pets. He just wants to sit and stare at me. What he actually wants is the laser pointer.
Personnel detected. All security forces, full red alert.
Red alert. This woman is restoring our power. How dare she? Women, am I right? Going around, fixing things, helping us out. How dare they? Well, guess what? I have an assault rifle, so that means that I get to actually fix the things that you break. Hey, buddy. Is there any reason to go over here? Is this death? Yeah. Why can you go over there? Hey, bud. Good boy. Now he's approaching me. Hi, buddy. I just want to make sure you're okay, alright? When I hear you crying in the other room, it makes me want to go and check up on you, that's all. Are you lonely? You just lonely? You just wanna play? It's probably the rain, also. He's probably just feeling a little squirrely because of the rain. Oh, no, I don't want to go in there yet, but I will kill you since you shot at me. That'll be your recompense. Which I'm pretty sure I just used that word wrong. Oh, shoot. Hello. Didn't even see you there. You're just crawling about, huh? What is this area? I guess it's just like Steam and stuff. Just inner workings. And a locker room? Sick. How do we get out of here again? Over here. Oh, okay. For a second there, I panicked, and I was like, what am I supposed to do here? I hear a big guy. Alright. He's actually skilled. But I still got him. So let's see here. There's that thing that tried to get me, like the little guy. Yep. I hear more footsteps. They're running around somewhere. Yeah, oh wow, it's pretty dark in here. Probably is supposed to be dark too. The problem is that I can't see where I'm going. I think... Okay, we're back. And then he's gonna come over here from the left. You guys just keep coming? Jeez. There's a lot of you. Oh god. Wow, they took away so much health. Hello. Just checking up on him. See, my cat is like my best friend in the entire world. I think I was talking about it a little bit yesterday. Like, your pet should be like your best friend of all time. Especially since your pet knows you its whole life. It's like all you know. So if you have a cat or a dog or anything, make sure to love and cherish it and just take care of it. Because, you know, they're your best friend and they deserve the best in life. So I'm just, when it comes to my cat, I just want to make sure that he's doing okay. I know I'm like rambling for no reason. I'm sure everybody loves their pets. Some people don't, though. Some people just like abandon their cats on the road. And those guys are assholes. Okay. It sounds like there's some struggling going on. Uh-oh. There's gonna be some struggling going on here in a second. Maybe the death is good. The death is actually good. The death is actually good because we actually get some health back. It's gonna appear on our profile, but that's fine. That's fine for me. There we go. So it seems as if you guys were fighting something. I do like the underwater... I knew I heard something firing at me. I was like, what is firing at me? I do like the underwater city that they've kind of like uncovered here. Okay, this might actually be bad. Say, could you guys just, maybe leave me alone? Perhaps? Okay. Guess not. Oh no, guess I'm gonna have to play this just a little bit more intelligently than... And then something I might do soon here is... Really? I, like, just got here, dude. Alright, so we're gonna want to keep moving. I do have to kind of go to the bathroom real quick. Uh-oh. Yeah, let's try and... Oh, I got the Mag 60. Sick. Great. Alright, let's collect some assault rifle ammo. And let's try and get out of here before they get me. And we're gonna have to restart this whole section again. I do like the look of the dive suits here. Is this something? Okay, so there's life force under here. Not missing anything? No. I wish I would get some health, perhaps. Uh-oh. Okay. This could be bad. Alright, open it up. Thank you. Okay, cool. So we'll pause it here for now. I'm gonna take a very quick bathroom break. I will be right back. You know what I should do? Here. Just so if anybody comes to the stream, you guys know what's going on. Bathroom break time. And I don't know if you can hear it. My Gizmo's still kind of crying. I don't know if he's like bored or what. I'm gonna go check on the cat. I'll be right back after this quick bathroom break. Okie dokie, I'm back. There seems to be some construction going outside, and I think that's what's bothering him. There's Gizmo. There you go, he showed up on camera. And you know what I should do? Can I do, like, can I rename this thing I just made? This, like, the stream element? Here, we'll just... I guess we'll just turn it off for now. I'll trash it. Now I'll worry about it later. Alright, buddy, I'm gonna play games, okay? Could you please just relax, maybe? Just lay down, it's okay. Just construction guys outside. That's all it is. I just want to make sure I turned my webcam back on and everything, right? Yeah. So we got the boss of this level, who might destroy us on this first try here, because if you look at our health, it is not great. That's what he looks like over there. He's actually pretty interesting. I think if we open this door, some dudes will try and come and get us here. There we go. And then, let me see something. Uh-oh, there's more dudes coming. Okay. Let's get over here before they actually kill me. And one thing I want to do, because I believe we have, like, replenishment zones throughout this entire arena. Yeah, whatever. We kind of knew that was going to happen to begin with anyway. But I believe that the health and ammo around that arena replenishes. So I wonder if I can just, like... Yeah, okay. So what you have to do is you have to shoot this thing's eye. And it might just... What I probably should have done is maybe just strafe around him the whole time. 'Cause I don't think he can hit me as long as I do this. Just get him right in his eye. Let me get the tech bow out. Wow, my aim is terrible. Oh, there is a sniper mode. There you go. Show me your eyeball. He just, like, punched me. How could you do this to me? Alright. So now... Oh, that was bullshit. What the fuck? Come on. What was that? He just, like, killed me with one attack. That's not cool. Alright, let's get out of here before these guys can hit me. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so we're doing this whole eye routine again. Show me the eyeball. Alright. Now it's probably a better idea to just use an explosive weapon anyway. How much health does that take away? Like a full block-ish. Maybe like a block and a half. Oh, he blinked at the last minute. Alright. So, let's try now to not get hit by whatever this is. Come on, yeah, there we go. And then this should kill him. We're just gonna drop the sub right on him. Nice. That ends Ziphius's life? I assume that's what his name is. And I thought there was maybe a cutscene that maybe came with the victory? Let me walk... Oh, we're supposed to swim down. Okay. And then, unlike the previous Turoks, we can't really, like, spam swim to swim faster. Our swimming speed is what it is. More lore!
You're alive.
Buddy.
Adon, what is this all about? You haven't told us anything about what we're doing here, or why Josh was killed,
Or what this Oblivion thing even is.
You're right. Where to begin? 2 years ago, Joshua was attacked by an entity that identified itself only as Oblivion. No other being like it has ever existed. A massive life form capable of devouring worlds, of rendering entire planets lifeless and barren. But why did it want to kill Josh? Why did it hunt him? It hates the source of its suffering. Oblivion seeks to crush that which the Turok protect, the only thing that has ever caused it to feel pain. The energy within the light burden. Joshua gave me a message. He He said the child is the key. We've seen images of a child drawn in blood, burned into walls, and now a shattered statue. What does it mean? The statue was a vessel. It contained traces of the origin signature. Such artifacts are extremely rare. Oblivion may have traced the origin signature here, thinking it was tracking another Turok. But what if Joshua was right? What if this mystery child holds the answers? Then you must stop Oblivion before it can find this child.
Whatever child they're talking about. And then we're technically not supposed to be... Yeah, I was about to say, we're not supposed to be here. But once we start moving...
What is this place? This is the Nexus, the heart of the lost land. Here, time has no meaning and all things are possible. Temporal disturbances in the time stream occasionally pull objects and life forms through from other worlds and deposit them here.
Joshua told us about the Lost Land. He never mentioned this place.
It is doubtful he ever saw it. The populated areas of the Lost Land are far from here. These lands are dangerous and unstable. Joseph, you go that way. I'm going to see what I can find to the south.
All right. Watch your back.
We're gonna split up in the place where time has no meaning and anything is possible? What could go wrong? Oh, there's a rat here. So you can destroy the rats for like for like ammo and stuff. I think they all might even drop just shotgun ammo. I'm not gonna go up there yet because there's some things to collect here. I don't think there's a I don't think there's like a... Oh, they even have hitboxes. That's cute of them. I don't think there's like an achievement for clearing all the rats or anything. But it is something you can do if you want. I'm just kind of gathering any ammo, and then especially this. I should be able to get this as Danielle. Yeah, because my jump is super high. Alright. Let's grapple up and see what we got. You look interesting. Just like a guy. So yeah, now we got whatever these guys are. Just generic dude. I also got an access module, which is useful for something. And we got max HP up. Yeah, get out of here. It's useful for this. There you go. There you go. They're teaching us how to use access modules. They're basically just like keys for doors. If you've ever played like a classic first-person shooter like Duke Nukem or Doom, you know exactly what that mechanic is. Alright. And now we get a little bit of a plane wreck. The Lost Land is probably the most interesting parts of this game. Anytime we're in the Lost Land within the Turok universe, I'm normally having a good time. Because the Lost Land is such an interesting place as a concept to begin with. The fact that it's like the dregs of the universe and the dregs of time just kind of being poured into this one place. There really is like endless possibilities for like creativity and as a writer. Especially since this place is not supposed to be, like, a good place. It's supposed to be, like, a place where, like, all the trash of the universe kind of congeals. At least I think that's how the Lost Land was originally conceived as. There's health in that little turbine there. Is there anything here in this turbine? No. Just sadness and emptiness. What are you doing? Yeah, that's one thing about this game I don't like, is that we're back to the Turok 1 method of just keep spawning guys infinitely. They're just wasting my ammo. I hope we get to hop up onto this plane eventually. We might be able to do it as Joseph, I don't know. What are you doing? What in the world? What? I've never seen... Have I seen this thing before? It's crazy. Anyway, I got a fire swarm cannon. This is basically the... like your equivalent to the shredder, essentially. I would like some health, actually. Fire Storm's cool because I believe it shoots a bunch of fire, it has a bunch of range, it has a bunch of spread, does a bunch of damage, and then the enemies, like, catch on fire afterwards and burn. So that's a pretty neat weapon idea. It's almost like a flamethrower and a shotgun put into one weapon, which is kind of sick. That's like the creativity, that's the weapon creativity the Turok franchise is known for. So I'm glad that we still get some creative weapons, even in this kind of substandard game. I'm hearing somebody. The drain. I think this is where we see our, like, first dinosaurs of the game. Yep. They even have the same model and the same sound effects from Turok 2. Anyway, I hope you like raptors, because that's what they mean when they say dinosaurs. That's what pretty much all dinosaurs end up being in the Turok franchise, is just raptors after a certain point. Nothing wrong with velociraptors. Velociraptors are cool. You know, ever since they were introduced to the public in, like, Jurassic Park. And then this right here is your Perlin. They look very different in this game. Alright, dude. You might notice me not attacking the raptor. That's mostly because, like... oh god. I believe... So yeah, I know... Oh god. Alright, hold on. I'm getting swarmed by everybody. I believe the raptors spawn infinitely. And while you may not hear it, the Perlin do make their Perlin sound. We're gonna need the crystal for this. Or, never mind, we need it for this, rather. I do love the punching sound effect you hear in, like, cheap movies. Oh god. And as I said, I think they spawn infinitely. Oh my god, look how many there are. So I'm gonna try and leave before they, like, overpower me. Yeah, see? And then we get properly introduced to the little dinos. Which these guys used to be a lot faster and a lot more annoying in Turok 2. They just kinda arrive now. I do like how when you shoot them, they just kind of, like, fall into pieces. That's pretty funny. Is this not something I can collect? What about this? Nope. Alright, we are moving on. This area, I remember actually being stuck in this area for a little bit.
I need to find the fuses to get these generators powered up.
Right. So we need to find the fuses. I don't remember where they are. This might be a part of the game that we might actually get stuck in for a little bit. I think we can ignore that guy. There's one guy in here that I think just spawns infinitely. So I think... Okay, so we need access module B. Do you have it? No, I just think you just spawn infinitely, to be honest with you. Oh god. Oh, I should have shot the barrel that was right next to him. Oh, there's B, which is what we need. And then, yeah, this guy is just gonna keep coming, no matter what. Still, I will take shotgun shells. We do need that for our fire swarm shotgun. Like this battery. And then I think, do we just go back? Just go around this guy. Do we go back to this side? Oh god. I think so. If they spawn that guy here, then I think that would bring the battery over here. Or not. Maybe I was wrong. Perhaps over here, maybe? Nope. Okay. So this is probably where I got stuck the last time. Probably wondering where I put the battery at. Or we go to the room that says fuse room. There you go. Yeah, that's probably what tripped me up the last time, is not finding that room. We're gonna need a couple pumps. And we get... Oh, okay, this is the part with, like, the giant cliff, right? Yeah, I think so. Looks like they are experimenting on, like, a guy here. This might be somebody from, like, the development team, to be honest with you. What's going on, buddy? Just, like, lying there right next to the computer? What else do we got here? Looks like there's a fight here as well. Some destroyed monitors and everything. And this will be one fuse. I think we need 3, if I'm correct. I hear people. I don't see people. There he is. So what do you think you're doing? So you see some life force here. We can't necessarily get up there yet, and this is not a grapple point either. But I believe that is a PSG part. Instead, we're going to go this way. We get to the dam. That's a nice little... I think that was like a World War II era plane, right? Oh god, please grab the... Thank you. We'll get our next fuse over here. As well as some health, which is very helpful. And then, oh, some raptors. There you go. And then there's some life force over there. We'll be able to get that in a second. And a grapple point for something that I don't think we can get right now. No, I don't think so. I think that's later, to be honest with you. Oh, hello. The game actually tried to jump scare me a little bit. It's suddenly starting to feel like Turok 2 again. Alright, hold on, my feet are cold. It is kind of chilly today compared to all of the previous days. We went like a couple days with like 80-degree weather, and now we're right back down to like 30-degree weather. Oh man, our environment is dying. But now we have all 3 fuses. And a Perlin who's coming after us. Where's the firestorm? The fire swarm. There you go. Could you... Oh my god. Okay, I thought he like dolphin dived for a second. Ooh, excuse me. I don't know why I'm so tired. I mean, I'm not tired, I'm just yawning. And I think he's gonna just spawn forever. But then again, our elevator's not down here. It sounds like there's a guy up here. Probably just waiting to get us. There you are. I do like your little tiny arm. That's pretty cute. Oh god. What can we do about my fellow human? I guess he just stays here. Who am I hearing? I think there's one... I think I hear one guy maybe trying to run at me. But we're gonna come back over here and insert all of our fuses. And what this should do is... open that door. Okay, never mind. I thought it was going to do something different. But what I am going to do is I'm going to switch to the shotgun. Oh, I got them both in one shot, I think. No, he's still... Is he still alive? I don't know. I just know that you gotta go. All of you's gotta go. Yeah. I'm more kind of concerned about that guy. Okay. Nice. Alright, sweet. So hopefully they should stop just spawning at me. Here's our friend again. Just floating along. But I think this... There's a button here somewhere. This vampire gun is... There you go. That's the button I was looking for. So this will help us get all of the things that we were looking at previously. And here's the thing we were looking at earlier. Yeah. So the vampire gun, I forget. I think this costs health to shoot. Yeah. So I'm probably not going to use that all that much. But it's neat. If you want to use it, it's there. I'm going to dip down here. Get this life force. And then what we want to do is we want to swim up and get... I am liking the shadow. the old-timey shadow. Ooh, we are getting grenades. That's a good sign. Hold on. There you go. And now we can see that... Yeah, it was a Nazi biplane, probably what it was. Of course you can't show the Nazi symbol, probably because they wanted to release this game in Germany. And I think at the time when all of these Turoks released, there was some controversy in some like foreign countries around this game because of its violence or depiction of violence. I think in Japan, this series, I think it's known as like Violence Killer instead of just Turok. And so, of course, here's the grenade launcher, by the way. Shout out. Of course, as the developer and publisher, you want to be able to sell your game as much as possible. And so, they while the violence is certainly a selling point here in America, I don't know if that's necessarily the case in other countries as well. I mean, I'm sure everybody of every nationality enjoys some violent video games every now and then. Okay, I'm getting ambushed pretty hard here. I got ambushed real hard. Luckily, I think I left a health up here. Then it sounds like I can't get him from here. Sounds like at least one of these guys is going to be... I would always assume when playing this game, somebody's going to be spawning infinitely. That's not health, that's grenades. That sucks for me. I was hoping it would be... Oh god. Please don't kill me. Oh god. Health, health, health? No? Okay. Let's just continue running forward. The foyer. At least when we die, we'll start at the beginning of this area. I will get out my grenade launcher here. And I think the grenade launcher actually does, like, AoE damage to you if you're not careful. It's like the only Turok game where it does that. Oh wow, the fire rate is insane if you hold down the fire button. He is dodging my shit. I was expecting this to be a lot more of an easier fight. Alright, probably just let him get close to me so that he doesn't do the slam attack. Because that seems to be doing the most damage to me right now. Oh shit, I like exploded something. Okay. Oh god. I can like barely see them. Oh my god, come on, dude. Please don't kill me again. Alright, well, we got to survive a little bit, to see a little bit more than before. I think that this is a Joseph area right here. Yeah, because this seems like a really small place you can't enter as Danielle. So I will come down here. And I hope I can... Yeah, there we go. Good. And is there anything up there? That looks just like arrows to me. Oh shit, the firestorm cannon. Hell yeah, dude. Is there anything? Just grenades. I'm gonna steer clear of jumping down there right now. Now we get to go into this little building here. Oh, I thought I got him. And there goes my cat again. Gizmo! Psst, psst, psst. What's going on, buddy? Some construction happening outside? I know. He probably is... Yeah, there he is. You can see, like, his little tail. Hey, bud. Don't worry. As I said, the campaign runs probably 3.5 hours. I'm about an hour 40 into stream thus far, so we're about halfway done, Mr. Gizmo. Now, what I gotta do is I gotta remember... Okay, progress is literally right here. Oh, and we're at the boss. Okay, so this boss is pretty interesting. Essentially, what you have to do is you have to defeat him like this. At least I think so? Hold on. I forget. Yeah, you have to like defeat him, I think is what you have to do. And I think these guys are gonna spawn infinitely, to be honest with you. I'm really low on ammo, aren't I? And then once you defeat him, you block this, this little valve here. Use as much of the Firestorm Cannon as we can. And then I know that that little swipe attack sounds like he's hitting me a lot, but he's really not. Did he just leave? Okay. Cool. I'll see you later. I didn't know he could just leave. Or, well, I probably did know at one point. And then just, like, forgot. Boss is kind of cute, isn't he? Kind of cute little monster guy. Alright, now if you could go back... If you could go down... Excuse me, sir. There you go. So now we only got one more valve to go. So if I could just be good with my shots here. Wow, the shotgun does a lot of damage to him. Just shot that dude's head clean off. Oh my lord. Alright, and then the final phase of the boss is over here. Shotgun seems to do a lot of damage to him. So we're just gonna try and strafe around him. I don't know if the acid he spits on the ground also hurts you. It might, to be honest. But that's that boss. Nothing too huge. Hey, buddy! Hi, Mr. Gizmo. And I think... Oh, do you just jump in? Okay. Sweet. And, if you were here for Turok 1, you'll recognize this. We're at the beginning of Turok 1 again. See? Just a little bit more graphically improved. It's still the Nintendo 64 era, so it's not much they could improve upon. But the texture work looks a lot better, and as I said, new lighting engine in general, which looks very good. But yeah, just the Iguana Entertainment being like, hey, we know you like the franchise. Thank you for liking our franchise. Here's a cute little wink and nod. There's even stuff from the original game design that is still here, like this underwater cave that's over on this side. And I forget, did they put a pistol here? Like there is one... Because originally in Turok 1, if you take this underwater cave, you get a pistol. I guess they just give you ammo. It would have been cute if they, like, put a little pistol here, you know? Just a little wink, a little nod. And then, of course, our climbable wall. And then we'll get even a little bit of a cutscene talking about it.
This place.
Here.
It's familiar to me. Like I've been here before.
Gizmo?
I feel it too. The presence of our forefathers. Many Turoks must have visited this area of the Lost Land.
Specifically one.
Danny, I think we should split up. If one of us dies, the lineage lives on. But if Oblivion catches us together...
I know. Be careful, little brother.
I will.
You both aren't even supposed to be part of the same adventure. It was only supposed to be one of you. Yeah, here's where you would get the first level 1 key, and then you would step on this. What? Where? Whom? You? Goodbye. Yeah, but you would step on that little switch, and then if you look forward, it does even like go through and like curve in a little bit like it does in the first game. Which very cute wink and nod. And then, of course, you would come through that portal. And then here's where you would get your explosive shotgun shells. And then, of course, we cannot go forward because there was a landslide. But that's where you would go to actually progress through the game. Now, actual progression is over here. This way. And that's the end of the Turok 1 section. It's cute. I like it. Just a little bit of a wink and a nod, especially since I kind of... Oh, wait, no. There's still more. Yeah, so this is the original curve. Alright. And then, yeah, you would come over here for your 2 health. This is where all your 2 health would be. Excuse me, sir. What is on your face? Oh god. And then this is where you would get the level 2 key, which I think this was changed. I think this might have been changed in the Night Dive version, because this is, I think, this specific area is not in the original Turok 1. So I wonder if Night Dive changed this version to be more consistent with their remasters as well, maybe? Maybe not. I'm trying to remember the original Turok 3 and what it did. Because originally in Turok 3, there would have been a... Oh god. There would have been, like a... Or at least in Turok 1, Nintendo 64 Turok 1, it would be like a long curve. And then this is where you would get your automatic shotgun. Which they did put a shotgun here, so that's cute. What's up, Gizmo? Why are you staring at me? What in the world? Come on, man. We're just trying to have fun, and you're over here cramping our style. I wonder, are you just like cold, Gizmo? I wonder why he's normally just very aloof, but I guess he's just very awake right now. Defeat the gatekeeper. Oh god. Seems like there's 2 of them. Oh god. But yep, this is where you would get the shotgun, and here's the blue portal. A shame they didn't put any, like, pistol ammo back here, because this is where your pistol ammo would be. And then, of course, this is where your boar would be, as well. And then you would come over here for, like, the little jumping section. 2 guys would, like, jump down from the sky. But I believe... Okay, I'm sorry I missed that, but there was a velociraptor that fell through where the portal would have been. Instead, I think now ends the Turok 1 section. I think, but let me just... Yeah, let me just get all this stuff. Yep. And that ends the Turok 1 section. We get a little bit of a cutscene here with, I think it's just Adon. Here's my little buddy. Hi, buddy. So cute. You want to be here with me during stream instead of just sleeping? Is it cold? Is that why you're here? It's just cold? You didn't hop up on my bed. Warmer up there. The child. The child is the key. I thought memory was the key.
Joshua? Stay your hand, child.
And then I think this is like build up towards more story that never actually happens.
Seek the keepers.
Keeper.
She has found the grotto. She knows that he can be saved. Indeed. She is playing her part perfectly.
What if she learns of our true purpose?
That would be unfortunate.
Yeah, the council and stuff, this is all pointing towards, I guess, plans they had to continue the story of the Turok franchise. But as we know, Acclaim Entertainment would go bankrupt, and Iguana Entertainment would go on to break up, and instead, some of the employees would go on to help form Retro Studios instead, and make history that way. And then, yeah, Joseph comes over here. I can't go over here. Jump! Instead... Okay, cool. I'm gonna try and get all of the life force I possibly can. Is this progress? I think we can go backwards if we go this way. This canyon part, by the way, is probably one of the more frustrating parts in the original 64 version. If I remember correctly... What are you doing? See you later. If I remember correctly, the frame rate here is not super great. Plus, you're still wrestling with look spring. I don't think there's nothing really here for us, right? Oh, just a couple of life force. I will take that. I don't think I have the achievement for getting all the life force in a playthrough yet. So it might be worth just trying to get right now. Oh, there's literally just like one force here? Okay. Can I grab this from all the way down here? Thank God. Let us go further down the canyon, right, Mr. Gizmo? We'll go further down the canyon. We'll see a guy. I guess I can't go down there. What about over here? Okay. Oh, no, never mind. Alright, we move forward. So, if I think... Oh, God. Yeah, take care of that guy right away. Oh, is he just gonna spawn infinitely? Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna keep moving then. And I'm just looking at if there's anything really worth collecting. I don't think so. Where's this over here? I remember this, but why? What is this? Oh god. Oh, okay, there's a little bit of a... Oh, I got him. There is a grenade launcher back here, which is nice. Not really utilizing the grenade launcher right now. Good to know. And then what does this underwater cave take you to? Looks like just a vampire gun. But you know, if you're a vampire gun type of player, more power to you. But personally, I think health is a very valuable commodity you don't want to waste in this game. If enemies didn't hit as hard as they do in this game, I would be using the vampire gun a lot more. Alright, I think... Yeah. I was like, I distinctly remember somebody being behind me. And then I think these guys spawn infinitely, to be honest with you. Thank God we've gotten away from that game design aspect of people just like spawning infinitely. Instead we just, if you kill a guy, he's dead. That's it. And then this is the Razor Wind. Remember the Razor Wind? Oh god. Oh god, he's like right on me. I'm gonna try and use the Razor Wind against this guy. It's not gonna work. Instead, I'm gonna get myself killed. Alright, please don't end my life. I would not like to do this whole thing over again, if possible. I don't know where this guy is firing at me from. This takes you back to Bunker Salt. Let's go back. Oh my god. Okay. Whew. Well, at least since we've switched scenes, when we die, we'll come back up here, which is nice. And another switch, which leads you to this area? Okay. Cool. I guess that's the guy we saw between bars that we shot. I don't want to leave yet. Instead, is there a way to... Well, I know there's a life force here. Oh god. Current is super strong here. Sweet. And then we die, right? Actually surprised we have not gotten the drawbridge yet. But I think if we just jump over here... Well, we can get in here now. Hopefully I can get some health. Because we're going to come up on a boss here in a second. Maybe down there is what I'm thinking of. Oh god. Would you climb down the ladder, please? Okay. Almost. Sort of. We'll give it to her. She did it. Oh boy. Alright. We got the final gate. This is where I die, Mr. Gizmo. There's our boss that we have to defeat. He's gonna do whatever that is. Alright. Well, he tried, right? He certainly did. And hey, there's another one of him. Yeah, I'm not even gonna wait.
You shall not pass.
That's like a Serious Sam type bit. Or just like some random bald guy talking in a funny voice. Also, shout out to the Lord of the Rings reference. What were you doing to this guy? He looks emaciated. Were you trying to, like, eat him? He doesn't look like he has much meat on his bones. Now this is important. Keep that fire pit in mind. Because what we want to do... Oh, yeah. Actually, give me all of the health and ammo you can. Damn. The replenishment point is so fast, dude. Thank God. Is it just assault rifle clips? Yeah. Then that is what we shall use for this fight. Alright. Sick. I got a life force? From what? What? Okay. Anyway, so what you want to do, the Warlord, to fight this guy, where is he? There he is. So what you want to do is you want to bring him over here to this door, and you want to drain his health bar here while he's over this door. Right? And then while he's recharging, you want to come and flip... Okay, never mind. I thought there was a switch needing flipped. Oh god. Where's the switch at? That's the switch I was looking for. I could have just looked over there. Alright, come on back over here. And then you just flip the switch, and he gets cooked. Let's go visit him. Let's see how he's doing. Yep. Looking toasty. We even get some ultra health, which is nice. Now, he is huge. He looks even bigger than when we fought him. To be honest with you. He looks massive. And I just want to... I'm going to tab out for a second. I just wanted to make sure that the stream is still up. Yeah. In fact, oh, hey, Nept, how's it going? Toasty! Alright, we got a gate key. Actually, how do you get up there? Is that a thing I can get up and do? Just got done work? Hell yeah, dude. Hopefully you can relax for the rest of the day. I wonder if you can get up there. Let me follow this, because I want to try and get all the life force if I can, but if I can't figure out how to get up there, we won't worry about it. Yeah, whatever. We will continue on. We got a gate key here. And then this part up here, this is good if you're playing as Joseph. But since we are playing as Danielle, we do not have a sniper rifle to use. And I think this might be our final area of, like, the jungle part of this game. Are you hiding anything in here? Not yet. So, what we want to do is, I think we want to just scale this temple first, is what you want to do. And I gotta remember how to do it. So, Turok 1 dinosaurs, the most evil animal of all, man. There's aliens in this game. You missed them, but they're there. There's aliens earlier in the game. We're still on the aliens. But this time we're fighting Oblivion, which you know they're evil. But currently we are playing as I believe it is like Joseph Fireseed's nephew and niece or something like that. There's a ladder here somewhere. I know, right? I think the only dinosaur that actually appears in this game is the Velociraptor. Because they're really neat. Who is the one? There he is. I think it's only the Velociraptor that appears in this game, unfortunately. I was saying earlier, as the Turok franchise progresses, you see less and less dinosaurs. That is not the case for the next game in the franchise, Turok Evolution, which is not on PC, and I will not be playing, because it is an unfinished game. Nice. But that has a bunch of dinosaurs in it, and that's when the series tries to get back to its roots. But again, it's not a really fun game to play. Maybe one day Night Dive can bring it to PC, but I doubt it. Okay. I think we're just gonna progress. There goes Gizmo again. I don't know if you can hear him, but he's meowing. There must still be construction going on outside. Here's a cave that I think I think it's supposed to be too dark that you can't see. I don't even think you can do anything. Yeah. I didn't think you could do anything in here. Some ammo in here. And a life force. I think this is an area you're primarily supposed to be going through it. Oh, never mind. I think as Joseph, there's like a little crawl space over here. And because it's dark, you can't see, but you're supposed to use Joseph's night vision goggles. Here as Danielle, we got the grappling hook, though. So we'll just grapple onto the magical orb floating in the sky. Nice. We'll go visit our friends over here. And I think, yeah, there's a couple of dudes up here. Game loves to try and backspawn you. I'll even get that guy, since he wants to be so nice about things. And I can't remember... Are you just supposed to jump up here? Like, is there a... There must be a ladder. Or, there you go, a ramp. Could you imagine if real life was as ramp heavy as video games was? There'd be so many more accessible places. I wonder why, as a species, we've chosen to go and do stairs instead of ramps. Why? What am I missing? Scepter? Right. Yes, yes. I forget. Do we just shoot this thing and explode it? I'm gonna wait for that to... What? Did you hear that? Did you hear like a little roar? What was that? That was the roar that the dinosaurs use in Turok 2. Is that supposed to be an Easter egg? Ramps are more material and cost? No, it's fine. I'm surprised if that's the case. Like, it doesn't seem like ramps would be more material, but I guess so. Alright, what am I missing? We need a scepter. I'm pretty sure we need this gem. Right? Hi, Gizmo. I still hear you, buddy. I thought there's like something specific with this jewel here. But I don't remember... This seems like something Joseph would be able to go in. I remember distinctly being stuck at this part the last time I played because I couldn't figure out what to do. What was the... Really don't like damage this, right? I'm not missing anything there. There's this place. So they lead you over here. Oh god. Hi Gizmo. Welcome back. They lead you over here. I just want to make sure, because I'm definitely susceptible to miss things. I wonder if there's a lever on a wall, maybe. No. God damn it. Well, let's go back outside. And what was it that... What is it that we're missing? I assume, yeah, we can't go through this yet. We had to shoot a guy over here. Maybe something spawned over here. I'm gonna guess probably not. Yeah, there's this guy. And his arm is gone. Shout out. Yeah, I didn't think so. There is something up there. Is it... Oh, okay, that's probably how I got stuck the last time, because that's not super clear at all. That's what you're supposed to do. Alright. You... Okay, and I guess that opens this. That doesn't make any sense to me, but hey, we did it. We weren't stuck for minutes on end. Holy cow. Oh! The door could not figure out if it wanted to open. Oh, no, never mind. That's supposed to happen. Never mind. Alright. Cool, cool, cool. Now we are at the gate to oblivion. And I think... Is there anything... Okay. Apparently... Oh, that's the cerebral bore over there. We'll get that later. Cerebral bore in this game is not as interesting as it was in Turok 2, if I remember correctly. You know you can duck in this game? Yeah. There is crouching mechanics as Joseph. So, how this game works is that there's two different characters you can play as, each with their own different abilities. One is Danielle, who can jump really high. I think she gets this grappling hook. Now you can only use it at like certain points. And I think she can take more hits or something like that as well. And then Joseph is the more squeamish person. He gets a sniper rifle, night vision goggles, and since he's smaller, he can crouch into smaller areas. But it's not, there's no crouch button in this game. It's crouching automatically, is how it works. And I'm pretty sure if I go down this waterfall, I die. Yeah. Sounds woke. Actually, I prefer Danielle. Danielle is my canonic next Turok in the lineage. Not only that, but like it seems like the cutscenes kind of care more about Danielle too. Joseph just seems to be kind of like there. Joseph is also, I believe, like 15 years old. Danielle's like 27. So Danielle's also just like a more responsible adult in general. Alright, Gem of Ice. We need the Gem of Fire. The Gem of Fire. I don't want to go down... Alright, let's go down. So these guys down here, I'm pretty sure they spawn infinitely. Okay. And then is there a guy here? There's like a couple little dudes that could hurt us. Oh! I missed one? Okay. And yeah, these guys I believe just spawn infinitely, so we're not even gonna waste ammo on. But now that we have the ice and fire orbs, whatever they're called, the gems. I missed that over there. I think we can put them on this bridge, maybe? Is there anything over here, or are you just like... Okay. At least I think so? Oh, no. That's just... We got Gem of Ice. Gem of Fire... I think you gotta go over there, but I forget how you get there. Did we... Oh, right. We just got the lava globe, which we can put here. Oh, yeah. And then these caves here, this is where the frame rate in the 64 version used to really suck. The frame rate, because there is lava. Yeah. I figured it was a joke, Inept. Um, the lava here would drastically dip the frame rate. I was making some jokes myself earlier. This even kind of looks like the bridge, like the Eye of Truth bridges from Turok 2. Also, we get the Fireborn. They come back for a little bit. Oh yeah, and then we get like this like these air pockets that I think also contributed to the bad frame rate. I'm pretty sure these guys spawn infinitely, so I'm gonna not deal with them. Instead, I will follow this to... Where does this take me? Luckily, all of these guys are super weak and can die in like one shot. But I believe the idea is, yeah, we knock down all of these fire rocks, and that'll kind of reroute the air to different pockets that we need to go to. I think there's more than one rock, if I'm correct. Alright, so there's two. Let's jump down here real quick and get this before I forget that it's here. Any other goodies down here? There's this cave. Oh, shoot. What the heck was that? There's this cave which takes you to... Okay, I think what we want to do... I think you're supposed to shoot this, which drains the lava above this area. Right. This is all coming back to me now. And then I'm pretty sure I said this when I was playing in World 4 of Turok 2, but you gotta just imagine how hot this place has gotta be, right? Like, you've gotta be really hurting your skin and just putting yourself in harm's way. So I think we want to maybe take this air geyser. It's just one of two that we can take. And that puts us back here. Okay, good. So I think... Where does this lead again? This looks like the place we might have drained, yes. And so these guys are gonna spawn infinitely. So I'm not really gonna, like, deal with them. Might as well not even waste the ammo. Plus, most of them are gonna try and melee me anyway. Instead, we're gonna come over here for something. For one of the rocks. It looks like, right? No? That looks like a place Joseph can go to. Well, I hope I didn't need to do anything with that rock. How are we going to be kicking myself later? What are you doing? Oh god. Alright, you guys just keep coming. Alright, let's just keep running. When in doubt, just keep moving. Alright, and that means we're back in the main area again. Or at least I think so. This area definitely gives me some heavy, serious Sam second encounter type vibes to it. Like all the lava and stuff. That looks interesting. What is this? Oh, just some stuff. But it does look like we can shoot that. Alright. And I'm assuming that these guys can just spawn forever. Oh god. And then I'm not missing any, like, life force or anything over here, am I? I am. I'm glad I came over here. Ooh, and some ammo. Grenades that we are not using. It's a shame that they actually added the ability for like grenades from the grenade launcher to actually hurt you this time around. I mean, I get it. But it also means that I don't use the grenade launcher as much anymore. Because effectively, we can't even use it short range anymore. Which is a shame. That goddamn games and my realism, my immersion. Oh, this is a boss fight. Okay. Good face. Alright, so I was right to shoot at that thing. No rocket jumping for me. So I forget, what is the whole point of this? Is there a gimmick to this fight? Wow. Oh shit. Well, he just kind of screwed me a bunch. Okay, so probably what he does is he hides in the lava. I might get a death here. Oh shoot, is the lava back? Or did I just get hurt? I think I just got hurt. What are you doing? Oh, I see what you're trying to do. Oh god. Oh god, give me this health. There we go. You may have been the Alpha Fireborn, but oh shit, they really just kind of like teleport you. Well, there's your gem of fire. He may have been the Alpha Fireborn, but I was the Alpha Turok. Ah, and health. Much needed health. And then what are you guys hiding down here? It doesn't seem like anything. Great, and then I think I'm gonna try and get this. Oh! Nope! That ain't happening. Okay. I am John Turok. Or rather, Jane Turok, remember? I am a woman. Whee! Alright, well, see you later, Life Force. But now, I think what we're gonna want is we're probably gonna die up here. We're gonna get some, I don't even know what you would call these guys. Like, Sages of Oblivion. But we're gonna be entering the Oblivion. Loving the little squid guy. Super cute. And then the child.
The sons of stone will fail. The child will die. Chaos will commence.
Who are you?
We are the Sons and daughters of darkness.
Does it really matter who they are?
You're helping it?
Well, look at them.
Ancient before the birth of your insignificant universe. Once the darkness that is oblivion destroyed all that stood before it, we devoured entire worlds, fed upon the suffering, reveled in the glory of omnipotence. The birth of this universe nearly destroyed us. Now, the time of our return has come. Oblivion is at hand.
Yeah, some general stuff here. They're evil.
We can stop you.
We shall see.
We shall see. Then proceeds to try and attack me. Wow. Well, you guys did scratch me some, so that was certainly something. But we are now in the final kind of area of the game, the Oblivion area. We even get, like, the Turok 1 portal here. And a Razor Wind if you haven't collected one already. Are they just gonna continue to spawn? I think we're good. Alright, sweet. So you're gonna see the area, the whole setting here, get a lot more technological very soon. You also get a sick-ass RPG. So the first thing I think we're gonna need to do is get across this little ledge here. Somebody's shooting at me. I think it's you. Here, take this grenade. And it's here that we're going to be seeing a lot more of the guys that we saw in Turok 2. Like the Oblivion guys in the Oblivion portal. Before we go there, it's also very easy to actually get lost in this area. There are some places that look very samey. I think this is the guy that was shooting at me earlier. That I fed a grenade to. Or a rocket. Or, I guess Joseph can come over here as well. And here's the Cerebral Bore, one of the most famous weapons from the Turok franchise. As I said, I don't think it's as good in this game as it is in the previous game. We're gonna have to find somebody to use it on first. So I can show you what I mean. Okay, maybe I should have taken the ladder. I'm so used to just not having fall damage in a Turok game. Alright, hold on. You're not hiding anything from me, are you? No. Okay. I do like that the gun is a little bit more animated. It's now got, like, the Neon Gamer RGB lights on it. Which is pretty neat. Alright. Okay, you know what? I take it back. It's still as neat as it was the last time. We love ourselves the Cerebral Bore. I don't know why I thought it was worse in this game. I thought maybe they neutered the graphical whatever of what it does. But maybe I was just misremembering, or maybe that's Night Dive making things right. Could be a little bit of both. And then this is the little area we saw earlier. We'll come over here for our life force. Not that we're necessarily going for like a completionist run now. But we could get a little bit of HP up. We're about 22 life force away from 1. Hey, buddy. Finally decided to sit down and just relax. Alright, let's actually take... There's stuff up there. don't fall. Is there a way I can get up there? Probably later on. Oh god. Alright, we're being fired upon. This is our blue guys from the Oblivion portals of the last game. They're not as threatening anymore. Not that they were particularly threatening to begin with. Anyway, because you can quickly get overpowered in Turok 2. What do we got here? Alright, we got a nice light bridge. That's pretty sick. And then this must have been the area I was just looking at. Oh god. You, like, almost scared me. What are you guys hiding over here? A cerebral bore, some health. Some ammo in general. A door that goes somewhere? Okay. And I guess we can backtrack. Can I hop down here without getting hurt? I could. But can I... Oh, okay. They want you to do this. Gotcha. Sure, I'll fire at that guy. I can't even see him, but... I hope it reaches him. Nice. Could definitely use... Oh, it's a secret area. And then, yeah, Joseph can come over here as well. We can't go in here because we are not small enough. I forget what Danielle's height is. They tell you. She's, like, super tall. And then I'm sure as you've seen in the cutscenes, she's super buff, too. She's super fit. Everybody in this Turok family is, like, super fit. I guess you have to be when you're, like, fighting aliens and dinosaurs and everything. Would kind of behoove you to work out just a little bit. Is there anything over here? There's that guy, but we're gonna let him live. We're gonna let him live in his own little video game world. The kind of video game world where you just kind of stand in one place and wait. Or are we gonna let him live? Here, let's take out the Fire Swarm. Instead of letting him live, we let him... We kill him in one of the most horrific ways possible. Just burning him to death. Alright. And there's nothing over there. So we will hop over here. I should really use the ladders. I keep forgetting that there's fall damages in this game. The drilling sector, if I remember correctly, this is the place with, like, the huge machine. Alright, I should use a better weapon. I wish we had more Firestorm Cannon ammo. Wow, I'm surprised that RPG shot did not kill him instantly. I want to see... There is cheats in this game. Okay. I guess since this is a new file, I don't have all the... Alright, don't quit. I don't have all the little secrets and everything. Okay. Oh, hello. And again, I'm pretty sure close range rockets hurt. Here, let me see. Yeah, see how much that hurts? That really hurt. Luckily, we've got a lot of our health back already. Oh. So I guess while we're here, might as well check out some of the cheats anyway. So of course, yeah, it's fine. I don't care about achievements. There's big head mode, which looks like this. There's headless mode. So you can see he's just like missing. You can see his inner guts and everything. Shorty probably makes him real small. Yep. And then skinny, of course, makes him real skinny. It even elongates his face a little bit. And then, I'm sure big hands and feet, you can kind of guess what that does. Wow, okay. I'm doing pretty poorly. Let's switch back to just a regular shotgun. Of course, we're going to get our dudes here. The peanut gallery, if you will. This game is also really strange, because I feel like headshots don't matter as much as, like, arm shots. And it seems like arm shots just kill people automatically in this game. You'd think instead they would try and implement a system where you just shoot the arms off and they just can't, like, attack you. Could you imagine... Yeah, here's the big machine I was talking about. This just blocks progress. Could you imagine if you, like, take enemies' arms off in this game, that instead they, like, just try and come up and, like, bite you or something? Yeah, very Dead Space-like system. Yeah, it is very Dead Space, now that I'm thinking about it. Where you shoot their arm off and then they just, like, die. Here, I can't stand on that. Alright, why do they give us... Oh, so that we can backtrack. Gotcha. I think this is... We're starting to get to the points in the game where I start getting a little lost, and things start looking a little samey. What am I stuck on? I don't want to attempt this jump. Well, it seems like we have a good safety net. Yeah, okay. So imagine what they want you to do. Oh, god damn it. Sometimes Danielle just jumps a little too high. What they probably want you to do is they want you to hop on this thing. Nice. And we got maximum health. So I think the maximum health you can get in this game once you collect all the life force is 150. As you saw, we've already missed a few already. So I don't think we're getting max life force in this game. Or at least not in this playthrough. Nice. I'll go ahead, since they're giving us a bunch of cerebral bores, I'll go ahead and get my bore out again. I can't get him while I'm, like, in this little area here. There you go. And then what's this whole section for? I guess it's just like a storage section. Okay, we looked at this place earlier. I remember this. Yeah, just stay with the cerebral bore for now. Where does this lead? This seems like it leads to... Okay, never mind. I was like, because it's so dark, I wonder if it leads to a place that Joseph is supposed to be at. I guess that's where this guy stands and tries to get you at. Alright. Right, we already went over there. I think that's where they want us to go, maybe? That seems like death. That's pretty clear death. The gauntlet. Oh, this screen sucks. So you can get killed pretty easily in this screen if you're not careful. For a bunch of different reasons, too. One of them is, as you'll see, we're gonna get onto this very slow-moving platform. And you're basically like a sitting duck. Was there a Doom 2 reference I missed? Or did I make one? I've never played Doom 2, so I'm not sure what the reference was. Oh, god damn it. Why can't the RPG just kill people in one hit? It's the RPG. Oh, come on. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, I wouldn't put it behind Iguana Entertainment to reference games that have inspired them. 100%. I was talking earlier, you probably were even here for... Oh. You're probably even here for this, Inept, but this game very much reads to me as being very inspired by Half-Life, which would have been out by this time. Because this game released in 2000. And so it seems very like Half-Life 1 to me. In a lot of respects. Like, Turok 1 is very reminiscent of Quake. What is this? Turok 1 is very reminiscent of Quake. It's spam. Not Half-Life 2, Half-Life 1. So not the gravity gun, per se. Because I believe Half-Life 2 was 2004. But yeah, this game, very reminiscent of Half-Life, which would have been released on PC by now. Turok 1 is very much a offshoot of Quake. And then Turok 2 seems to be this very interesting thing for its time. Because it doesn't seem to be influenced by anything in particular. And it seems... Again, Turok 2 is very much proto-Metroid Prime in a lot of ways. Yeah, more spam. God damn it. Let's try and not die the same way we did last time. So that's another reason why I tend to like Turok 2 more than its siblings. Turok 1 is a solid game. But if you like Quake, you like Turok 1. Meanwhile, Turok 3, I don't think it does the Half-Life formula as well as Half-Life does it. Half-Life's got that more interesting kind of sci-fi aesthetic to it. Plus the whole, like scientific moral dilemma that kind of hangs over it. This game is very much more just like, yeah, evil bad guys, cool monsters. Alright, these guys are just gonna keep coming. So let's get on... I almost died the same way again. So let's get on this platform, and as I said, very slow moving. This is why dying in this particular screen can be so easy. Because this is the speed you move at. We do not go faster than this. I want to try and get a weapon with some range here. And we're going to have to try and take care of as many of these guys as possible before they drain my health. Otherwise, we're doing this whole screen over again. Oh, yeah, and they infinitely spawn. Because I just killed these two guys. And then we are going to want to get off of this specific platform to do something. I forget what it is that you want to do here. Is this... Alright, where's the RPG? This seems like a secret area. And it seems like these guys are going to infinitely spawn, which is very good. Very nice of them to do so. Here, I'm going to switch to the shotgun. And I forget, what is at the end of this corridor? Thank God you could just walk through that door. Oh yeah, the processing plant. Yeah, you do have to be here. So to destroy this processing plant, you have to kind of defeat these rotating cylinders. It's not necessarily clear. I remember playing this game for the first time and being like, what do I even need to do here? But I believe you need to do this to complete the game, I think. Alright, hopefully I can catch a little bit of a breath here. But yeah, when I originally played this game, I got in this room and I was like, what the hell am I supposed to do? And it looks like we're probably going to be missing 2 parts by the end of this playthrough. For the BFG type gun. That's fine. It's probably good, but... maybe one day I'll learn the locations of the actual gun parts. Like I know for the other 2 games. Oh god. Yeah, if you guys can just leave me alone. If I could just go about my day. That would be just peachy. But yeah, I guess we're destroying the ore processing plant for some reason. A reason's not really given. I assume they're making ore, and that's not good. All right, these guys are gonna. There we go. And then, of course, we'll have more blue guys that are going to try and kill us. Uh-oh. I think... Are we dead? No, we're still going. Okay. Okay, yeah. And then we go through all that, we don't even get health. Big sad. God. Yeah, let's get the fuck out of this screen. This is one of my least favorite screens in the entire game. At least they give you full health. Thank God. Ooh, the central nexus. I almost said Netris. I see you up there. I need a more powerful weapon. But our ammo is not allowing for it. You know what would probably be good? Probably the tech bow would be fine. There you go. I think this is probably the area that I get lost in, if I had to guess. Is this an elevator? It's just an empty box. It's a useful multi-purpose shape. A box. And then I think this is something only Joseph can go in. Yeah. I can just aim right here. Get rid of most of these guys. There you go. It's just a stupid boulder. It's not a boulder. It's a rock. Oh god. Alright guys. Give me some breathing room. Let me guess, they're just gonna keep spawning. Alright, let's go... I think this is something only Joseph can go across, maybe? Not sure. I remember that part. But it wouldn't make sense because I have the grappling hook, so I should be able to go across that. But they don't give me like a little magical flying orb. Try and get this guy. There we go. There we go. Alright, what are you hiding from me over here? Is this another ore processing plant? The staging area? This might be... I don't know if this is necessarily where we want to be quite yet. Maybe it is. What is this over here? Alright. Some useful ammo. It looks like there's some stuff on the other side as well. Yes, I will take ammo right now. Ammo is really useful. And I think this might lead to the other ore processing plant, to be honest. I think that's what this is. Right? No, this had the guts torn out of it, so no, I don't think so. And I don't think you damaged this stuff at all. No, or else it would glow when you shoot it. Alright, the staging area. So I think this is like the final area before the final boss of the game, I think. Or if not that, then we're at least really close to that point. We're real close to the end of the game. Alright. Oh, please attach to the... Okay, I guess not. That's fine. We'll play with the cards we're dealt, I guess. Jesus Christ. Oh god. Oh yeah, there's fall damage in this game. Okay, so at least I did have to come over here. That's good. Yeah, I know. There's so many, again, this, I think I kind of talked about it when I started the playthrough of this game, but Turok 3 is technically, like, an example of, like, an early cinematic shooter, kind of like what Call of Duty would kind of become. Because I think what Acclaim Studios Austin, aka Iguana Entertainment, were trying to do with this game is I think they were trying to like make it more cinematic and more kind of event driven. And in that way, it is kind of ahead of its time with that, and the facial animation and the lighting's actually really good in this game. there's a couple things that are really ahead of its time in this game. And I do think if not one of the first cinematic shooters ever, it's probably the first cinematic shooter ever created. But that being said, it's not a fun game. It's got its moments, but it's definitely not as good as any of the previous titles. That much I think so. Oh god. This seems to be just death. Alright, I'm just gonna run past you. And you. I don't think you matter. So I'm just gonna run past you. I'm surprised I haven't gotten lost yet. I think I might have even passed the part where I normally get lost at. He did not matter. No, sir. Oh god. Alright, there's this door, which I think that's progress. I think this is optional? Or I might have it the other way around. Oh yeah, this is that area we were just looking at. I'm glad I came over here. If not for at least the full health. And I think this is the final boss, if I'm correct. Not quite yet, but we're getting close. There's not much more of this game that I remember. Take me up, Johnny. Alright, can't go over there. Where was I being shot by? Or whom, rather? Okay. Anyway, let's figure out where we have to go. Okay, where do they... Oh, here we go. It's like super hidden. Oh shit. Here. A little bit of an Advil, if you will, for your headache. And then this must be something only Joseph can go in. Or no, I'm sorry. I keep calling him Joseph. Joseph is the name of the Turok in Turok 2. His name is Joshua. Right. Now I just remembered. Alright. That's how little I've played of his campaign, that I don't even remember his name. And I just mistake him for another guy. It also doesn't help that their names all start with J. The Turok team was actually a big fan of the JoJo franchise. I don't think there's anything that happens if you go through this metal detector looking thing. No, it's just for aesthetics. I would like some health, if you got it. And then I love how the explosions from the rocket launcher and grenade launcher hurt me, but the explosion from the cerebral bore, not a problem. Oh god, please let me move. Thank you. And then I think this is actually the final boss here. Yeah. And I think it's multi-phased if I remember correctly.
There now, you're safe.
Danielle, stop!
Adon, what's the matter?
We misinterpreted the signs. The child is not our salvation. He...
What's the matter?
Danny!
Get back!
Haven't you come to save us?
Joseph, do you have a shot?
His name is Joseph.
No.
Fuck.
Now!
Damn it.
Is it dead?
Danielle, get away from there.
Yeah, so they shoot a child in Turok 3. It's okay. It's not really a child. And there we go, Oblivion. I don't remember how this fight works at all. And I did not remember it the last time I played this game either. So this is going to be fun for all of us involved. No. Maybe we just gotta wait until he's... till something? Not quite certain, to be honest with you. Oh. Alright, so it's not that he's susceptible to explosive damage. Is it his hand? I think it might have been his hand. Okay, we just shoot in the little mouth there. Alright, sick. Oh, jeez. He was kind of stuck there. Alright, so we might have to wait until he, like, slams down his hand. Alright, come on, buddy. Oh, I got him. Nice. Alright, and then I think that's his first health bar is what that's supposed to mean. Yeah. Great, so we just do that again. Not an issue. I will take some grenades. Oh god. Try and hit his hand. Okay, maybe you have to specifically wait for him to be attacking. Damn it. You just kind of have to time it correctly. There you go. And I think that's... yeah, that's game. Nice final boss, right? Super easy. All the bosses in this game are pretty easy. I forgot that you shot his head off. Oh wait, no, it's not the end of the game yet. There's one more final boss. I forgot. Yeah. Never mind. No. He's getting away. Where did he get away at? Over here, I think? Before we go, we might as well get some health back. I don't think we're on a timer or anything. So I will do just a very quick circle here. And, yeah, that's fine. As I said, just one circle. So I think he went over here. Oh, shit. You guys. And then, as is the pattern with this game, I'm pretty sure they just keep spawning. So as long as we outrun him, we should have no issues. Right, I keep forgetting about this boss. Is there any reason to go left or right? Yes. Because we cannot go straight. It truly is a woke game. Oh yeah, I forgot that you guys were in these doorways. Try and get him. Oh, that's just blood. Okay. We're fine. I do like the way they kind of like hop float towards you. That's pretty silly looking. And then we'll get this other side here. Hello. Hopefully they all just kind of miss me. And then, is this guy coming? Okay. Oh, okay, he's dead. Alright, sweet. Because otherwise, this guy wouldn't be here. Well, thank God I got all that health. And I always forget about this boss. This is the actual final boss here.
Joshua?
Hi, Danny.
Josh, how? The house, the explosion, the...
Shh. I'm all right. Everything's going to be fine now.
I saw you shot. I saw you fall.
None of that matters now.
Actually, it does. Adon, no! What are you doing?
It's okay, Danny. That's not Josh.
Joshua?
If you feel that, darkness upon you, little Turok.
The Sons of Stone will fall this day!
Alright, so yeah, the final boss of the game is the Turok from Turok 2. Joshua Fireseed. Basically, Oblivion is kind of like... has like a facsimile of his body. We're probably gonna die. That's fine. Or I might get him first. Nah. Alright. Oh god. I wish I would just switch right to the RPG just to begin with. Let's do some circles real quick. As long as we get a constant stream of health here, we should be fine. That's probably what my mistake was the last time. But yeah, all he does is basically stand and shoot at you. Again, no hard bosses in this game. And thankfully, with the rocket, you have AoE. And there you go. That's the actual end of the game, I'm pretty sure.
The energy held within these satchels, the energy of creation, nearly destroyed you once.
Now we're gonna finish it.
You took our brother.
Now you go to hell!
The explosion. Okay, so that is the right Turok.
I know. The child, it was a trap.
No, Danny. There is another child. Your child. The child is yours, Danny. You're pregnant.
It happened just before Brian died. He never knew we were going to have a baby.
He will be special, Danny. Protect him.
No, Josh, please don't go.
And there you go. There's Turok 3. To be continued, never. So that's Turok 3. Overall, decent, okay game. Very linear compared to what came before. Definitely got rid of those exploratory elements for a more linear Half-Life type gameplay. The Acclaim Studios Austin, aka Iguana Entertainment, did tried to make like a cinematic experience for which at its time was ahead of its time. A very ambitious game if you want to really kind of break it down, but not the most fun thing to play. Of course, the cinematic shooter would become a thing when Call of Duty would become popular, and that's when that whole kind of subgenre of shooters really started to thrive, and we got the kind of genre that we have today. But this game is an interesting relic for it. That being said, the lore that is brought up in this game, I don't think ever really is continued. I don't think Acclaim Entertainment survived long enough to make the comics that would shoot off from this. And Acclaim Studios Austin would, instead of continuing this story, they would develop Turok Evolution, which would come out for the Xbox and for the GameCube. Just the Xbox, not the Xbox 360. So just Xbox, the first one, and the GameCube. And Evolution is more of a prequel to Turok 1. And even then, that game, when it was released, it was unfinished. And it is clearly unfinished if you actually play it. As I said, I'm not going to really be playing it on stream. For one, I would have to like break out my Xbox and figure out how to stream to you while also playing on my Xbox. So maybe not like anytime soon, maybe sometime in the future. And then, other than that, there was a Turok game released in, I want to say, 2008 by... I forget what the studio's called, but it's kind of like a hard reboot of the franchise, where you play as, like... It's more kind of... That Turok is more influenced by, like, the Gears of Wars kind of genre, though it's still a first-person shooter in many ways as well. There is a PC port for that Turok, 2008's Turok. It's not on Steam. I think if you want to play it, you would have to either sail some seas to get it, or you would have to get the CD version and play it that way. I used to have the CD version. I don't know where it went. I also have Turok 2008 for the Xbox 360 as well. Or at least I think I do. I might not have it any longer. Let me just look. Yeah, I do. I still do. Hold on. Let me get it. So here you go. This is what it looks like. It was made by Touchstone Entertainment. And as you can see, very much following off of like the Call of Duty formula. Also, yeah, I'm talking over. They're building up the shit that doesn't pay off, so don't pay attention to it. But yeah, there would be this game, and then afterwards, the Turok franchise would lay dormant for a long while until Night Dive Entertainment picked it up and remastered the first 3 games. I don't know if there's plans from them to remaster either Turok Evolution or like a single-player version of Turok Rage Wars, which kind of released in between Turoks 2 and 3. There was also a Turok game that released by an independent studio, a small one that used to be available on Steam. It's not on Steam anymore, it's now delisted, so that's kind of lost media now. But that's it for the Turok franchise.
Is this to be my thanks for a lifetime of servitude?
For the most part, I can't think of anything else that, other than, you know, the comics, which I don't even know if there's like a modern Turok comic being run. I'd be surprised if there is. Somebody probably still cares about this franchise. I do, but like, I don't know if somebody cares on the comic book end about this franchise.
Yes, Counsel.
She grows more
Yeah, again, they're building up whatever this fucking character is. Literally, it's brain poison. It does not come back. Dun dun dun. But there you go. Is there anything else we can look at here before we end stream? The only other thing, cheats are active. Yeah, we can disable them. I don't care. The only other thing to really point out, and I did point this out at the very beginning of the stream, but there is technically two other... Here, skip this cutscene. There are two other characters you can play as in this game. Was the Seeds of Evil what made her Pregante? No, she mentions it. It's at the cutscene I just skipped. But Danielle had, like, a husband named Brian who apparently died before the beginning of this game. And so I guess that's what it was. But yeah, you can play as Joshua Fireseed, the guy from Turok 2. Oh yeah, they also list the height. So yeah, she's 5'11", so not as giant as I thought. But still, I think still big for a woman. And by big, I mean like tall. Meanwhile, Joseph is about my real-life height, about 5'6", 5'8". Joshua's the tallest at 6'2". And then we have the 75-million-year-old raptor here. I legitimately did not know these two characters were part of the game until I booted up the game today for this stream. So we might as well, like... I want to check out... You do get, like, special cutscenes for the raptor. What? This must be, like, new content from Night Dive or some shit. What is going on? Oh my lord. Holy crap. You move super fast, too. Alright, yeah, whatever. We've seen these cutscenes before. Oh, whoa, you move so fast. This is Turok 1 fast. Alright, hold on. I was gonna end the stream, but not now. I'm probably not gonna play through the whole game, but I wanna fight some things really quick to see what this is like. I might even make this like a whole stream for tomorrow, now that I know that there's specific cutscenes for this. Or maybe not. Maybe not the cutscenes I think so. Maybe it's just the one we got. Oh yeah, so you come over here and you melee. Okay. This is kind of sick. I am better for knowing... Hold on. Do you talk to this guy? Where's this guy at? Yeah, hold on.
Please don't hurt me. Follow me.
Okay, so the raptor doesn't talk. Because normally you'll get a dialogue between two characters. And of course, we get to climb the ladder as the raptor, obviously. Alright. Alright, yeah, this is sick. I might actually want to replay this game as the dinosaur. Because this is fucking kind of really sick. Oh, you can even go in the little... Oh, and as the raptor, you can go as either Joseph or Danielle's routes. Sick, because, yeah, you can't climb into this little space as Danielle. Yeah. Oh, shit. Apparently that hurts. Oh, probably because it's, like, electrocuted. Alright, sick. That's really cool. Let me try Joshua, then, real quick. Or Joseph, whatever the fuck he's called. Yeah, skip this cutscene. Yeah, so that's what it is. Night Dive made these cutscenes, and it's probably just this cutscene. This is so sick. Okay, and then I guess he just kind of controls like normal. They tell you what his abilities are. Hold on. Oh, oops, I quit the game. Alright, hold on. Let me reload it back up. Alright, what are his abilities? Yeah, skip that. Alright. Oh, also, I forgot to read this. Dinosaur go brrr. So, genetically enhanced to wield a small but deadly variety of weapons. So he gets more weapons than just his claws? I gotta know. The raptor is lightning fast, unstoppable force of primal rage. And then Joshua is the existing keeper of the Turok legend. 2 years after defeating the Primogen, lost land, begun terrifying nightmares, yada yada yada. Loss of her husband. So see right there mentions Danielle's husband being just not alive. Very strong, agile, defend the ones he loves. He's mastered the use of all weapons. Oh, so you probably get like the sniper rifle and Danielle's weapons as him, like the RPG as well. Able to jump high and smith. Okay, so he's also able to go the routes that both Danielle and Joseph are able to. Okay, sick. I genuinely did not know that this was like things that you could do in the game. That's really cool. So that actually makes me... So maybe tomorrow I was planning on maybe playing a new game since we just did the entire campaign of Turok 3. I'm now genuinely curious to see how the Dinosaurs campaign goes and what weapons he gets. I don't know. Inept, are you still here? What would you rather want me to do? Would you rather see a new game, or would you rather want me to play through this game as the dinosaur tomorrow? Do you have an opinion? Since you are my most consistent viewer and chatter. Do you have a preference? Because otherwise, if it's not this, I was planning on playing a Dead Space 2. Is probably what I was going to play tomorrow and start that up. And so I know you're a few minutes behind, so I don't know when you'll answer here. So it's either playing Dinosaur Turok here, or playing Dead Space 2. And then let me tab over. Where is he in the stream? Alright, so maybe he's... So I'll wait like a couple more seconds. Alright, well if I don't hear from him now, I'll probably hear from him later on. I think the chat still stays up for a little bit after the stream ends anyway. If he does have an opinion. But anyway, that does it for Turok 3 for now, I guess. Maybe tomorrow I'll do... It depends on how I'm feeling tomorrow. If I'm feeling like I don't really want to start a new game, we'll play Turok 3, and we'll play the dinosaur, and we'll see what the differences are on that, because I'm genuinely interested. And if not, if I don't feel interested in doing that, then we'll just play... Because I imagine, despite playing as the dinosaur, it's a lot of the same anyway. So if I don't feel like doing that, we'll play Dead Space 2 instead, for tomorrow. So with that, I'm going to tab out of the game, and you're probably not going to hear anything anymore, that's fine. I'm going to tab out of the game, and we're going to end stream here for today. We've been going on for about 3 hours and a half, which is a pretty good stream length. So, of course, thank you, everybody, for joining the stream. Thank you, everybody, for watching the VODs and engaging with the shorts and everything as well, or what have you. Again, streaming same time tomorrow, 3 o'clock to 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So I'll see you all then. Thank you all for joining me today on this Turok 3 playthrough. Thank you, and bye-bye.